Digimon initially emerged as a virtual pets game, intended to be the masculine counterpart to Tamagotchi. Since then, the franchise has become well known for their video games, anime, manga, and trading card games. Amidst the countless developments lies incredibly engaging storylines with the propensity to go where others can't. In particular, the anime had a much more mature appeal than its competitor Pokemon ever did, exploring serious literary themes that others dare not to. And now, Digimon is taking its first foray into visual novels with Digimon Survive, an exciting new evolution for the franchise. Or should I say, Digivolution. Anyway, the game tells the story of Takuma Momozuka, a junior high schooler along with other kids on a camping trip. Of course, when the group visits their local temple to the beast gods, an unknown power suddenly plunges them into a world filled with Digimon. Typical. Although many Digimon are hostile, some are amiable and can work alongside you. The world is unlike anything we've seen so far, with its surroundings resembling a quaint, deserted Japanese village. The anime art style further draws people in, just like other popular visual novel games. Playing a Digimon game that looks and feels like an anime could pique the curiosity of those who might not otherwise be drawn to the franchise. Anime is currently more popular than ever internationally after all. The game seems to be destined for success. To the uninitiated, it combines the charm of Pokemon and visual novels, except it's far, far grittier than Pokemon. You kind of have to explore these mature themes to make a killer visual novel, and as mentioned earlier, Digimon openly embraces this. Whether Digimon Survive will include the Digi world remains to be seen. Like in past titles such as Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth and Cyberspace Eden, Digimon Survive seems to feature its own unique world. Digimon Survive shows how interacting with these creatures can affect their Digivolution, just like in the original Digimon Adventures anime. This ties in with the game's three roots, moral, harmony, and wrathful, which manifests in the form of decisions as you try to survive in another dimension. The moral root connects to the vaccine type and digivolves Agumon into Greymon. Given its name, the moral storyline will probably be centered on justice. The virus type manifests in the wrathful root. We aren't aware of the specific Agumon evolution here, but Skull Greymon is a virus type and is a likely Digivolution. The root name seems to imply a corruption arc in which the main character embraces strength for his own ends. Finally, Harmony relates to the data type and digivolves Agumon into Tyrannomon. Data-type Digimon are known for being peace-loving. It's likely that this storyline will explore the balance between the moral and wrathful roots. A hidden fourth root is also included in New Game Plus. This root will likely reveal the game's true ending and feature a particularly powerful Digivolution of Agumon. I'm really interested in how the fourth root differentiates from the others, particularly Harmony. After all, if Harmony is the amalgamation of order and wrath, then what could this mysterious fourth path be? Not to mention, the matter of Agumon's evolution attribute is unknown in this root. Although, with only the free, variable, and unknown attributes left, my views is that all the indications connected to the free attribute. There are three reasons for this. For starters, the variable attribute is left for extremely rare hybrid Digimon who copy their opponent's attribute. Secondly, there is no variable type Agumon evolution to my knowledge. And finally, the ultra-powerful final evolution of Agumon, Agumon Bond of Bravery, embodies the free attribute. I'm certainly no Digimon expert, but this Digivolution could probably be included in the fourth root. The free attribute, as its name suggests, has no ties to the other attributes. Perhaps the fourth root is ultimately about not subscribing to any set ideology, similar to the Harmony root but without the shackles of accepting either side. According to chief producer Kazumasa Habu, each route should take about 40 hours to complete. With 4 routes in total, that amounts to a massive 160 hours of playtime necessary to fully experience the game. The creators have acknowledged that this game is a touch darker than earlier narratives in the Digimon universe. Player decisions can impact how the plot develops and even entail the death of friends. While Digimon Survive may be a visual novel through and through, it does include familiar turn-based combat. Creating the team that best suits your playstyle will be key here. To this end, players can expand their party with more Digimon, who are recruited through dialogue options similar to the Shin Megami Tensei franchise. Up to 10 units can be sent out in 2D turn-based battles, adopting a more classical approach. Players will be able to move their Digimon around a grid and use SP to digivolve and unleash special powers. Moreover, there will be a total of 113 Digimon that may be recruited and trained. Surprisingly, this is a low number for Digimon standards, a paltry roster in comparison to recent games. With it being a visual novel and all, it's no wonder why they took a step back from adding plenty more Digimon. Instead, they've opted to focus on the narrative and world-building aspects. Bravo, Bandai Namco. After everything I discussed, is it really any wonder why expectations are so high for Digimon Survive? The premise, art, and original soundtrack are fantastic. Not to mention, it's fair to say that Digimon Survive's narrative shows great promise, given previous titles. It's a different game, a throwback if you will, and it seems to be exactly what people are looking for. All prospects show the game's gonna be a monster, that's for certain. We can only pray for the Digigods that it doesn't digivolve into a nasty virus. This is Airyheadmon signing out.